Myself and my friends John Chapman and Tom Lawson all got together after hearing that CSX train Q198 was reported to have an ST70AH on the point. This is one of 10 Tier 4 emission-compliant ST70ACE locomotives on CSX's roster. We set up here in College Park, Georgia along the XXB main line as locomotive 8901 pulls the over 11,000-foot train northbound. According to Trains magazine, when the ST70AH engines were first released for service in 2019 in Waycross, the units were assigned to be on CSX's phosphate operation in the Bone Valley region of Florida until early 2020. Since then, they have been all scattered across the system. I hadn't seen very many of these engines yet, let alone leading anything. This would be my third time laying eyes on one, but needed to put in a good chase, and that was our plan today. Q198 comes to a slow stop at East Point to wait for clearance from Norfolk Southern. As we move north, we noticed NS Train 372 departing Industry Yard heading south on the S-Line. Since CSX wasn't going to be moving for a while, we took the opportunity to shoot our first train south of East Point going through Hapeville. These hind-wide loads that caught our attention, being pulled by the 3 Norfolk Southern motors. The S-Line doesn't see very many mainline trains. At the time this video was shot, you'd be guaranteed to see 372 and 377 daily, and then locals around Griffin and East Point. That's really pretty much it. Everything else would run via the Atlanta South District to and from Macon. Put our focus back on CSX, but they hadn't moved yet, thankfully. We set up at Oakland Junction, finding a Norfolk Southern local waiting for clearance as well to get into Industry Yard. They would have to wait on Q198 to clear since they had higher priority. After waiting for almost an hour, the NS dispatcher gave CSX the signal to proceed northbound into Atlanta. It wasn't long until they came around the corner where our chase would officially begin into some new territory for me. they had slowed down as they got towards the Y at Circle Connection in downtown Atlanta. Not long after Q198 cleared Oakland Junction, NSG70 immediately got a signal indication southbound to head towards Industry Yard, with quite the horn show from the engineer. Out of all main lines running out of Atlanta, I had never been out deep on CSX's Georgia Subdivision, or what we like to call it, the Georgia Road. Our first spot would be outside of Stone Mountain, Georgia, where the mountain can be seen peeking behind the trees.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector, Milepost 152.8. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4, 9er 2. End of transmission.
Chasing on the Georgia Road can be difficult, especially out of Atlanta if you include traffic. Since there was no other train traffic to meet, Q198 would be full speed ahead all the way to Augusta. With the help of local railfan John Whitley, we had to leapfrog our way around to get ahead via I-20, finding ourselves 40 miles later in the town of Rutledge, as the train passes us at the maximum authorized speed of 55 miles an hour. Tom then found a neat spot to check out that's located pretty much in the middle of nowhere. We'll call it Norwood, Georgia. Still standing at the Milepost 54.3 is an original USAS R-2 railroad signal, more than likely installed in the 1960s or 80s. I got that info from John. I'm not really a novice when it comes to railroad history, but hopefully you'll get the idea. A signal lights up for Q198 as they got close. At 14:12, they're still speeding along, moving east. leapfrog ahead once more to the city of Grovetown. nothing was in the way of this train running non-stop from Atlanta to Augusta. There are many other places to see along the Georgia Road, which I'll hopefully cover next time. After shooting Q198 in Grovetown, we made a quick visit to downtown Augusta, mainly to grab some food and relax for a little bit before we had to head back west. We were hoping to see if Q198 would run by 6th Street, but unfortunately, they got held up in the yard, so this would be it for us. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Also be sure to check out John Chapman's channel as well. He's got some great behind the scenes footage that I'll link in the description below. See y'all next time from 6th Street in Augusta, Georgia at Milepost AK 460.2 along CSX's Augusta Subdivision.